everybody, welcome back. So today we are making some poop marshmallows. We're not making them one way, we are making them 3 ways. So no matter what kitchen tools you have in your kitchen, you'll be able to make you some poop marshmallows. So let's get started. Okay, so first to make the marshmallows, pour 1/3 cup of cold water into the bowl of an electric mixer and sprinkle some powdered gelatin on top. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Place some sugar and 1/4 cup of cold water into a small pot and set it to medium-high heat. Stir until the sugar has melted, then attach a candy thermometer to the pot and boil the sugar until it reaches 240 degrees Fahrenheit. Then add the hot sugar to the gelatin and stir the mixture by hand whisking for a few minutes just for it to slightly cool. Then beat with an electric mixer on medium-high speed for 8 to 10 minutes or until soft peaks form. Then add some cocoa powder and mix until fully combined. And I'll have all the ingredients and everything listed down below in case you want to make this. So first I'm going to show you how to make 3D poop with a piping bag. So you want to line a baking sheet with parchment paper or a Silpat baking mat and spoon the marshmallow mixture into a piping bag fitted with a medium-sized piping tip. Pipe swirls onto the baking sheet just like you would pipe a swirl of buttercream on top of a cupcake. And if you'd like a tutorial of a rainbow version of this to make unicorn poop, I have that in my cookbook, which I will link down below if you want to pick it up. It's so cute. Then allow the marshmallow to sit uncovered at room temperature overnight, and this will just stiffen the marshmallows and they'll have that kind of marshmallow denseness that they need to have. And then the next day, just use a butter knife or a cake decorating spatula to detach the marshmallows from the tray. And then we're going to set this aside and I'll show you how to make the other ones. So if you want to make 3D poop as well, but you don't feel confident with your piping technique, you can also use a mold and it's super easy. So what you want to do is spray a poop-shaped mold generously with cooking spray. This is from Rosanna Pansina's collection with Wilton, so I'll link it down below if you want to pick it up. So you also want to spoon the marshmallow mixture into a piping bag as well and snip off the end. You don't have to add a piping tip. Then pipe the marshmallow mixture into the mold. So we're using a piping tip because we can direct the marshmallow better, and if you just use a spoon, it might not go to the entire tip of the poop. I don't think I'd ever say that sentence. Then leave it overnight like you left the other ones at room temperature. And then the next day, just simply kind of squeeze the mold and then turn it out for the marshmallows to fall out. And now on to the third type of poop. Oh my god. So to make some 2D poop with the cookie cutter, you want to line a 9-inch square baking dish with some parchment paper and generously spray the parchment paper with some cooking spray. Then pour the marshmallow mixture into the pan and smooth the surface with a silicone spatula. Then allow the marshmallow to sit uncovered at room temperature overnight. So no matter what shape you made, this next step is consistent with all of them. So you want to combine some confectioner sugar and cornstarch in a bowl and pop it into a mesh sieve. Mine was dirty and wet, so there was no hope in cleaning it enough for this video. So I use a tea little strainer thing. It works, but it's not the best. But you just want to dust it over all the surfaces of the marshmallows. Then spray a poop-shaped cookie cutter with some cooking spray and cut out the marshmallows. So you do need to spray the cookie cutter with cooking spray because otherwise the marshmallow is just going to stick to it and it's going to be a nightmare. And if the shape isn't as pronounced as you like, you can just use a sharp knife and kind of trim the edges to make it look a little bit more like poop. I will link a cookie cutter down below if you don't have a poop one. Then after that, I didn't film it because my mesh sieve was dirty, but you want to empty the mesh sieve and then put the marshmallows in it and bounce it a couple times, and this will remove any excess powder so that the only powder stuck to your marshmallow is just a soft, beautiful coating, and this makes it so the marshmallows just don't stick to each other, and so it just makes it way easier to handle. And you are done! So these are best eaten the same day. So if you're making these for an event or a party, make them the day before the event so that the morning of the event they have been sitting overnight. That is the ultimate level of deliciousness for these. They dry out pretty quickly, so they're not store-bought marshmallows in that way, but they're so much better, so it's worth it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked this video. Again, everything, all the ingredients, all the tools I use, everything will be linked down below. And coming soon, we have a poop cheesecake coming where we use the poop marshmallows as decoration. So stay tuned if you have the same childish sense of humor that I do. yummy. I'm tempted to do like a whole poop week, but I don't know if that's a bit too much, so let me know if you'd like to see that, because I can take this so far. Like, you don't even know how far. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!